All right, today we are diving into a challenge that is, well, it's huge, it's often overlooked, and it's absolutely critical for safety and efficiency in pretty much any large-scale facility. We are talking about industrial strength cleaning.
So, let me just ask you this. If you run a warehouse, a factory, or a big retail space, what's your biggest headache every single day? Is it the logistics, staffing, something else entirely?
Well, what if I told you the answer is literally right under your feet? Yeah, the floor. See, keeping it clean isn't just about making things look nice. It's a massive, massive operational challenge. We're not talking about a little spill here and there. This is a gigantic cleaning challenge. And in these kinds of environments, your trusty old mop and broom, they just don't stand a chance. It's not a fair fight.
Think about it. This is a never-ending battle against stubborn grease, caked-on dirt, and all sorts of industrial gunk. That stuff isn't just messy, it creates serious slip hazards. And trying to tackle it with manual labor, it's slow, it's inefficient, and it can actually slow down your whole operation. Plus, you've got to meet these incredibly strict hygiene standards.
So, if the mop is completely outmatched, what's the answer? Well, let's meet the hero of our story, the industrial floor scrubber. This is the purpose-built solution designed to win this high-performance cleaning war.
So what is this thing exactly? An industrial floor scrubber is basically an all-in-one cleaning powerhouse. It uses these powerful brushes and cleaning solution to scrub the floor, and then it immediately vacuums up all the dirty water, leaving the floor clean and dry, all in one single pass. No more wet floor signs, no more waiting around.
And these machines are absolute beasts. They are engineered to conquer the toughest jobs you can throw at them. We're talking huge floor areas, super high traffic zones like airports or factories, and that greasy, oily grime that seems impossible to get up. They're built for the relentless day-in, day-out cleaning that modern facilities really need.
Now, not all scrubbers are the same. Picking one isn't just a simple choice, it's a strategic decision. You've got to match the right tool to your specific battlefield. So the question is, do you need a walk-behind, a ride-on, or a robot?
Okay, each type here is a different kind of champion. Walk-behinds, they're like your agile ground troops, perfect for getting around aisles and obstacles in a warehouse. Ride-ons are the heavy cavalry, designed to conquer massive, wide-open spaces like an airport terminal. And then you have the future, robotic scrubbers. These things work all by themselves, 24/7. And, this is the real game changer, they track data, which helps you optimize everything, and even prove you're meeting sanitation rules.
All right, now for the most important part, the payoff. Why make this kind of investment? Well, because the results you get in safety and in savings are incredibly real and tangible. Check out this number. Seriously, I was staggered when I first saw this. 10 times. An industrial scrubber can clean up to 10 times faster than a person with a mop. That's not just an improvement, that's a total game changer for efficiency. So this victory, it really breaks down into 3 key areas. First, you've got pure, raw efficiency. We're talking some machines that can cover 5,000 square meters in an hour. Second, a huge improvement in safety because you're drastically reducing the risk of slips and falls. And third, direct savings from a major cut in labor costs.
Let's just dig into safety for a second. By getting rid of those slick, slippery residues, you are fundamentally lowering the risk of accidents in your workplace. This isn't just about looking clean. It's about creating a genuinely safer, compliant environment. You're even controlling dust while you clean. It's a win-win. And on the savings side, it goes so much deeper than just labor. Yeah, you cut down on hours, for sure. But you also use way less water and detergent. The machines are actually gentler on your floors, which means less wear and tear over time. And because the floor is dry almost instantly, you have way less operational downtime. And let's not forget the X factor here. The benefit that you can't always put a number on, but might be the most powerful of all. A spotless floor just screams professionalism. It tells your employees, your clients, your customers that you care about the details, and that boosts morale and satisfaction all around. Okay, so you're sold. How in the world do you choose your cleaning champion? Let's walk through a really simple, actionable guide to help you make the absolute right choice for your facility. It really comes down to asking 5 key questions. First, what's your floor made of? That's going to determine the kind of brush you need. Second, how big is the area? And is it wide open or full of tight aisles? Third, how often do you need to clean? Fourth, who's going to be using it? And finally, of course, what's your budget look like?
Answering these will point you straight to the perfect machine.
And that budget question leads to the big one. Do you purchase or do you hire? Buying it makes total sense if cleaning is a core, daily thing for you. It becomes a long-term asset. But hiring is a fantastic option if your needs are maybe seasonal or just for specific projects. You get a lower upfront cost, and it usually includes all the servicing and support.
You know, I think this quote from our source material just sums it up perfectly. An industrial floor scrubber is not just a cleaning tool. It's an operational asset that directly boosts your safety, your efficiency, and your bottom line.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Right now, in your facility, is your floor an asset that shows off your high standards and helps you be productive? Or is it a liability, just waiting to cause problems and slow you down? The choice really is yours.